Tampa, Florida, so many great places to eat. There's a variety of people, beautiful people, Cubans, Haitians, Argentinians. It's extremely diverse in Tampa, Florida. And every time you knock on the door, you never know, what accent or what person you're going to get. And just to learn about these people was awesome, where they came from, what their story was, what brought them to Florida, what kind of role God plays in their life, because God played a huge role in the majority of the people's life. And they acknowledged it, in Tampa, Florida. You get out and you start walking and going door to door, and you're already sweating within a couple minutes. And so when I first started, my first year, I didn't have a car. I never used a car. It was just on a bike or on foot. And so when I finally used a car to do missionary work, it felt really weird not sweating. I'm like, I must not be working hard because I wasn't sweating. But it was really great. And that was one way we were able to get into homes. So, well, could I have a drink of water? Well, sure. Southern hospitality is a real thing. In Seminole Heights, where I served, there was a lot of gang activity. I never feared for my safety. The people in that area really loved the missionaries, and I think we'd only been there. I think that area had only been open for maybe 2 years, but everybody knew the Jesus Boys. That's what they called us, the Jesus Boys. And we'd go and we'd play basketball with the kids sometimes, and that was a lot of fun. We'd go to the Boys and Girls Club, and they were really welcoming to us, and the people were just really good. They were humbled, by their circumstances, and they had a great love for the Savior. And so we were able to teach a lot of people there in the inner city, which there was supposed to be a lot of crime, and there was a lot of, gang activity. However, I've never felt so loved by people in an area. I mean, it's beautiful in Tampa. And unfortunately, as a missionary, you can't experience the things like the beaches or go watch the dolphins that are so close to the beaches. They had a lot of parades. It's a really happening city, especially in the summer. And so when there's a lot of tourists and people from a lot of different areas, so you get to meet a lot of people that are just there for maybe a weekend or for a week. But Tampa is definitely a special place.